昨天怎么？就昨天本来预备要玩的游戏，开不起来，弄很久也找不出原因，最后只好去退款，还好有退成功。本来想说已经超过14天了，可能不给退，死定真是佛心。就是我还没有按开始，它就自己滑到这边，是自己开始的。好像真的自己开始了，默默就开始了。
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
我知道有 PS4 版啊。
Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it. I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms. Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
哦，看看里面是什么。拿起来。我可以再拿起来吗？我卡住。对。哇，怎么动不了？我想要把它拿起来。等一下，怎么操作？四角十字键。应该没有错。嗨，黑长子。应该是要把信给拿起来，可是我怎么拿不起来？哇，我不知道怎么操作。我就卡在这边，我动不了。我动不了，我也没有办法拿东西哎。我重开好了，只是不知道怎么弄。重来。让我重来啊 ！Yes。怎么今天时空就到这边？
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house. Someone had put up a chain-link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it.
How?
My brother Milton disappeared when I was 4. It was like the house just swallowed him up.
4岁失踪了。好好。
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
一半的房间不让你进入，为什么？他叙事的方式还蛮有趣。我刚刚以为说这是要给 VR 的人玩的游戏吗？这种呈现方式很适合带 VR 玩。
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
立即开启。拿下来。再拿下来。不要！你可以动哦，太好了。我可以拿里面的信吗？我刚很担心我放回去你又动不了了。好吧，看来应该是没有办法拿。那继续走好了。
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
刚刚的哥哥是 M 开头啊，现在哥哥变成 L 开头，感觉怎么家人很多。
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
钥匙没有告诉用来做什么。
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
哦，妈妈是预言家哦。出来的那棵树。我刚出来，我觉得我路途遇到很多树没关系啊，我觉得有点远。
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
有路，嗨，我可以过去吗？不能过去。
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
对了，杨，我有事要跟你说。
干嘛？
我抽到女图真实了。
你去吃大便。
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
梦中也是这个样子。哦，真的是豪宅欸，在台湾都没有办法找到这样的房子。
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband.
啊？杀死了自己的丈夫。
I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
真的打扫起来很累。台湾算违建吗？
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
啊，你害怕这栋房子，你还回来，不好吧？17岁的少女一个人来到这种地方，然后看起来阴森森没有人的房子，哦，好危险哦！确定不去找朋友一起来吗？这就是那个啊，前面那个失踪的哥哥。
不要害朋友啊！
可是有人陪比较一起壮胆啊。
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
哎，打不开。那门。
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
哎，里面看起来很干净呢，一直等着你，好可怕哦！这种时候就是要赶快回家，被房子召唤，感觉就不是什么好事情。三个人就不会一起死啦！干！三个人。
所以找朋友来当肉盾的就是了。
没有，不是肉盾，不是，就是大家一起来看看这个真相到底，就是房子里面到底有什么秘密这样。啊！你从这里钻进来。
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
诱饵。
哎，这是狗门哦。开一下，哎，按一下。
The power had been turned off the night we left.
哦，也是啦，现在有电的话反而很奇怪。
For the first time in years,
鼓起勇
I
气
felt
开
like I
门
was。home.
我回来啦。
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
哦，这是几岁的生日啊？哦，那是他哦，最右边是哥哥，他是中间的那个少女，最左边应该是妈妈吧？妈妈姓D哦，还有奶奶。
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
哦，中国菜。
Or how after Louis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Molly。
你说了你会来了后，锅子开始晃动。
没有，那是错觉。那是他哥哥的工厂的的罐头。好。
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
那我们现在就等于是走入他的嘴里。
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Sven 是曾祖父。
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
那现在这个也是打不开，这钥匙到底是什么钥匙啊？好在意啊！狗食。
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Milton.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
龙卷风。
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
沉默后留下来。
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
残骸。
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
这样这些东西，这个，都没有洗耶，放这么久，有味道吧？去楼上看看吧。刚刚听到什么声音？风声。嗨，EYE。
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
为了报复，这有什么好报复的？偷窥孔。哥哥也是蛮有病的，还漏吐血，爸油漆的餐桌。
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
巴了吧？就是这位。好可爱哦。然后
Edie's father Odin built the original house.
这位就是阿公。会恐怖吗？很恐怖，会吓死你。什么一定公口？不会，绝不公口。跟侦探比，我觉得真的很可怕。侦探超可怕的。哎
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
锁上了那，这锁的方式，阁楼吗？我好像刚刚推一推就听到一个门木头的声音，是有什么门开起来了吗？哎，这里是。
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
阿公的房间。
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him. Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
哇
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
哇塞！
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
不，我觉得你没有计划，你就是走到哪在边走边。
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
我觉得你就是边走边找真相。
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
你看看，我就知道。
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
你看看，我就知道。
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
杀鼠好可爱哦。
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind
杨，
a
我怎么
painting.
觉得你嘴他嘴得很爽？
我没有在追他。
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here.
Molly， 交换日记吗？
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
找吃的东西，我想看一下那时候老鼠还在吗？杀鼠的食物，老鼠呢？
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
你怎么 么在吃老鼠的食物？妹妹啊！
My Halloween candy was all gone.
就算吃完了，也不可以去吃老鼠的食物啊！你想过，你该不会要吃鱼饲料啊？
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
啊！不要吃金鱼！赶快走开！我刚以为你要抢鱼饲料，结果你居然在考虑要不要吃鱼，不好吧？哦，天哪，肚子再怎么饿也不要这样。厕所有什么好吃的？
I kept eating and eating.
啊，那是什么牙膏吗？美美，你知道你刚刚吃什么吗？天哪！Oh my gosh！ 你应该没有喝，还好你还没有想要喝马桶水。
I ate a lot of things that night.
这是什么不明果子啊？在厕所的不明果子，感觉它应该是装饰品吧？我说，长这个样子，这个应该是装饰品吧？哦天哪，妹妹，你肚子还好吗？
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
你不要吃鸟啊！哦，我的天，不敢过去！鸟，快跑！快走！
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
燕子，你是燕子，快回家！快回家！快回家！
I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
？What？ 你怎么变成一只猫了？怎么回事？接下来该怎么走呢？啊，来了！
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
啊，当然吓坏，我也吓坏，你怎么变一只猫啊？我不去。
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
正常的吧？谁会想得到自己的女儿是一只猫？哦，他妈妈哦，那个金发哦，我看到了。哦，毛都很金诶。
jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
天啊，人家还是个妈妈哎！我天，美美啊，你这样，你好可怕，美美。
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl.
Huh?
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Baby, 怪怪的。
Rabbits.
兔子。兔子。该不会要吃兔子吧？感觉要吃兔子。
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
哦，我的天哪！美美，你知道你自己在做什么吗？
A mama rabbit.
有兔子吗？没有看到。这里，兔妈妈！天哪，你连妈妈都不放过，那怎么可以吃兔兔？好像没有抓到。美美，你真的知道自己在干什么吗？
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Huh?
Off the cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
哦不，又要吃了是吧？猎物。
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
海豹。哦。
I tore off her flipper. And it tasted really good.
哦，美美啊！
我觉得之后会吃人。
妹妹，把两仪吃掉。在哪里呀？看到了。
Grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
怎么了？你现在又是什么？是什么？
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
啊！烫哦！
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
哦！哦，我的天！哥哥失踪该不会跟这条蛇也有关系吧？
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
这是触手怪还是蛇啊？
是妹妹啊！
Passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
妹妹，你已经吃掉很多东西啦。
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe. I got closer and closer.
妹妹表示我不做人了。
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
这。
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
这，好，好可怕。Molly， 哦，我的天啊，Molly， Molly 好可怕。让哥哥失踪跟Molly 事发事也有关系。哎，你该不会也变成猫了吧？
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
啊，流浪的小猫名字叫做 Molly。那刚刚为什么那边的 Molly 是人形啊？从头到尾都是一只猫哎。
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
换曾祖母的故事了吗？
We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom.
躲避妈妈的好
When Edie
去
told
处
people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
哦，意外吗？
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
为什么生气？
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
哥哥也死。
Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
阿峰在攻三小。
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
妈妈看起来还是很年轻啊，怎么这样说
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife
Pika,
Kay left on the
pika.
house was the pink bathroom.
感谢你的
It was a
follow。
pretty big trace. There's a secret in this bathroom.
有秘密啊！
It's in the last place you
Oh.
would look. It isn't in the cupboard.
哎，
It's hidden in this book.
哇，哇塞！
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Oh. 这里又是感觉像婴儿房哎。哦，哥哥吗？
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
哦，双胞胎兄弟。
And that he never talked about him.
没有谈起他，为什么？不好的回忆吗？
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
要飞起来咯！
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
I can fly.
The day he made up his mind to fly, and he did.
可以理解为什么
Calvin's story felt
为什么
strangely
爷爷
familiar.
不愿意提
When
起
I was
他。
younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
我完全可以理解为什么爷爷不愿意提起这位兄弟，真的，我真的可以理解。
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
没有踏入那个房间。哇塞！
The passages were a pretty tight fit.
这机
They'd
关超
obviously
多。
been built for smaller hands and bellies. Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
也感觉不太像童星。哎，不要，出来。
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
多么的辛苦。
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
我觉得很母汤哎，要发生什么母汤的事情啊？
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
哈，吃死被吃掉他的家人。 道具怎么都这么诡异啊！
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
窗户吗？
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Oh, 这个房间，那个猫咪的房间。
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
做不到。
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grow. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
"还没有结束，就赶快出去吧！赶快出去啊！"
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
刚刚就该出去啦！
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
太可怕了吧！
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
有够可怕！
哇哈哈哈！
哈屁啊！哦天哪！爸爸啦！哦，你好惨哦！哦，就恐怖。这家人怎么都发生一些这么奇怪的事情？没有别的地方了。
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
我明白了。还好我也没有音乐盒。音乐盒好可怕。
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
地下室钥匙。好，我们去下面的音乐盒再看一次。哦，我觉得 Combo 刚刚看音乐盒觉得还好啊，怎么？对啊，有没有看到耳朵啊？应该是被清掉了吧？可怜的板板吧，我会永远记得你的。哎，刚刚是破土吗？刚刚是破土吗？我还想说怎么走到了下面是一条河。
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
破伤风筝。这边的东西看起来很危险，是地下室，有一些危险的道具。
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
藏礼物。
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Oh, 好黑哦。真的很黑。
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
很远很远的地方，被吓死了吧？
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
哎，他算活蛮久的啊，我以为他活不久哎，1952到2005，哎，那活得比那个啊，巴巴罗比较年轻就悲剧了，14年前，52减掉1952减掉2005等于2005减掉1952。40，算数不行。哦，53，他活53岁。
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive the week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped.
他刚刚是在2005的时候死掉了嘛？现在时间也到2005了。
Whatever that thing was, it
然后他
was
手上还有
gone.
斑。
Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can. I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left, or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here. I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
还好他没有用很猎奇的方式死掉。虽然很不幸，但是至少他不是很猎奇的死掉。
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
我真的觉得看到这边，你应该就要赶快离开这个房子，不要再找真相了。看完这些人的故
But if she
事，
never told me about an uncle under the house,
有够可怕的。
I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
你3D 晕了，那你去休息一下。
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself
干，不要爆雷哦。
and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Hi W7。
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
不是啊。
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth. And when you look at the house, at that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
好黑啊。
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house? It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
你的过错，你做了什么事啊？
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
都很短命呢。那哥哥有比较长一点，除了哥哥跟他以外，其他短命呢。
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
老房子。
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
啊，你已经怀孕了。哦，好危险！
这位妈妈，你别闹啊！
很危险。怕屁呀
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
哦天哪，怀孕不好好的休养，在这边看这么多可怕的事情，身心都会受不了的。
They were both pretty intense.
哎呦，凶了！这位是Sam。
Dawn, I promise.
22周有5个月大了 ，A 都快
These
生
memories
了
are。gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
I'm over here, Dad.
Just need to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can hit the road. Right.
What? 他不是要拍
Perfect.
有呢
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are. Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
在哪里啊？啊，应该是要拍这个，拍天气吧。应该是要拍风景照。可是怎么对不到焦啊？ 是要拍哪里的风景？哦，这只吗？
Aw.
哦天啊！我想起那个被吃掉的那鸟。不是这里啊。还有什么有趣的风景？除了这里，我还真不知道。这里没有错啊，为什么呢？还有遗漏什么风景？阿峰又在那边胡说八道。骗三小，干！
wet like being outside.
哦，找到了，看，偷尿尿，啊，感觉跟阿峰一样。
A little more gas in the tank, I guess. Hey!
That's a keeper. Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
赶快去说一
You're always
起。
serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
谁偷干你娘？是公三小，靠！
Last time I was with my brother. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
我觉得拍这个照不错啊，为什么要这样
Your
说？
grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo.
好嘛好嘛，奇怪。
We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
路哦。
Give me a minute to check the map.
看地图。发现了什么？哦，已经完全不理我了，进入无我的境界了。 那我找鸟跟鹿，我好像都没有发现，我眼睛有问题吗？是不是眼睛这种问题？我没有找到，怎么看都是这个。咸鱼。拐杖食物。 猎枪，没有洋花，上面，不是，啊，找到了
Good eyes, Don.
哦，我找你找的好辛苦。
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Don! I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay? Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
他没有对到焦哎。
Hang on, kiddo. Just trying to get a shot of the two of us together.
合照。
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about.
Dad!
Oh!
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
这死亡的方式，这什么都悲剧的，都是意外死亡啊！我说。
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera.
抱歉，爸爸下去那一幕我笑了。
你为什么要笑他？
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Hi, 西罗。这位是看一下哈，其他的东西。这应该是下一位。
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet.
等等啊，先看这里的。这位先，baby 先。
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
看不见的东西，青蛙。哎呦，哎呦。 什么奇怪的能力啊？哎呦！
That's over, Gregory. It's time to. Hold on, sweetie.
继续。
Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw.
Hey!
What his world was like.
好厉害啊！有超能力耶！
He reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was, he saw.
Hey. Go！ 啊，快到了！快到了！
Sure made him happy.
哎！ 可爱哦。它会不会喷水水啊？哎，好可爱哦！还是没有跳上去，再来。哎，好冷啊！
I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Hey.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything.
我以为你淹死了，变成青蛙了。
Know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
去就被淹死，这弟弟啊，我只有1岁哦，好惨哦，弟弟。弟弟一整个很惨。好吧，不过至少他离开的时候他是开心的，他很开心。
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. Father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, though he'd never met her. We don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. Make him cry.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
这么叛逆。
The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent. Rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder." I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you. She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
这也是一个死于悲剧的男孩。他们的意外死亡方式都好离奇哦。这里来过，再过去好了。应该后面有别的。Oh,
my mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
哦，好辛苦的家。
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
宗教的力量。
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
先看这里吧。
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Sanjay.
Louis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see kids in the house again. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while,
讲后体英文
things were good. Almost
自己
normal.
学，自己学。
But it didn't last. Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
不要学我，不用害怕。门窗要关起来。不要，再进来！我以为门窗要关起来，怕风会吹进来。这种老房子的地方，脚印是谁的脚印啊？我去看看。好，到了。满满的颜料。我比小画家。
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Milton Finch.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
对，他失踪的方式我还是不明白，我还是不明白，他是图画一画，然后就失踪了。哥哥失踪的方式好不明哦。就图画一画，然后进去一道门就没了。
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
阿峰，不要再学了，你不是要学英文吗？在学什么东西啊？
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
不要再学我了哦！你们是吃太饱是不是？
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room, until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
怎么看台的宿命并不会好吗？哦。哎，这边断掉了。
Everyone always told me to stay out of Louis's room, except Louis.
这房间也太特别了吧！ 哇，好炫啊！而且过那么多年，为什么灯还会亮啊？逃生口的灯还是亮着的。忘进去哦，1988到2010。好，我去后面看看那个逃生口。这边可以啊，这边有一个。嘿傻。
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
用闻的就可以感觉到很熟悉的味道。
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Oh.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
他该不要把自己的手是也没有。
wander.
我有点担心，我等一下拿一拿，会不会自己的手就进去了？
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. but he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss, but he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
这些都是阿峰。
He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Mario!
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game.
是杀阿峰，不是鱼，是阿峰。
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
完蛋了，手手，我老妈在召唤他。
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a beautiful prince. The prince was on his own quest for
追寻
甲，
什么甲？追寻灿烂的彩虹。
Radiant rainbows.
啊！怎么都很中掉？哎！哎，有了有了！
He followed the sound of his.
终于。竖琴。
Silver Harp. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him. He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
你就是阿峰的故事啊，就是你进去一栋房子，你可以看到阿峰的家族史。
including the wise Caliban who insisted on advising him.
这一位，现在这位阿峰他越来越奇怪了。
His prince waited, holding his crown.
并没有，怎么被我霸凌？没有，他说他精神有问题哎，人家是说阿峰精神有问题。
There was only one thing left to do.
现在阿峰在假想自己当上了国王。Oh my god， 阿峰，这就是。
Rest, I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
他把他自己的头放在那个鱼的那个地方，就是原本都一直放着鱼，最后把自己的头给放下去。
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
就了断了他的一生，可怜的阿峰。 像我们现在剩下还有2位， 哦天哪，这个家族，这个家族的人真的都死于意外。阿峰，你家族人怎么都意外啊？而且死因都，这都怪怪的。
不对，3位哦。
哦，是3位哦。我说跟我没有关系了啊。
还有你这角色啊。
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing.
干，怎么可能会出事？
She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
啊，这位是家族里面活最久的。
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
那一晚的故事。
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
是人都会害怕。
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. house. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around.
Oh, wow.
I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again.
Papa.
The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by.
Pika pika!
感谢你的 follow.
My mom didn't like to talk about it, but she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
起鸡皮疙瘩。哇，这弟弟有没有好好活着啊？这看完真的是起鸡皮疙瘩，有够可怕。我很好奇弟弟有没有活下去啊？全部恭喜，关心一下阿峰，还是你就是那个弟弟啊？你48是弟弟代表。什么被霸凌的下场？精神病死？为什么精神病死啊？看不懂，我觉得讲得很明确啊，就是在叙述说为什么这个家族发生了什么事情，然后为什么大家为什么都过世了的原因，以及最后就变成了只剩下他自己，讲得很明确啊。家人都有病，没有吧？他只是在说，就是他们家的，就是不知道为什么都很奇妙的死亡，就是你没有发现它里面有不少位死亡就是他们的命都不长啊，然后也不是几乎不是自然死亡，就是死于意外这样，就不是出自于自己，就是那种不是活到老死亡的，他们都是一些很奇怪的原因死亡啊，也不知道为什么，就是好像是算是这个家族的一个很奇妙的现象吧，对吧？然后就在里面你都会去拿他们的一些东西啊，就是你看每个房间他们都有一些代表物，你拿着你就会去探索他们的记忆。对，不得善终。然后最后就是那个伊迪啊，伊迪他一开始是用伊迪的视角在讲，我以为活下来的其实是伊迪，但是他到最后不是有讲说她怀孕嘛，然后那个小孩最后是对着小孩说话，说假设说你有正在阅读这个东西的话，就是他把视角就导向他的小孩啊，就是说假设你现在在阅读这个故事的话， 代表说他也已经离开了。啊，他离开了什么原因并没有讲，他就只是很单纯的希望说就是那时候是希望说，你可以看出他并不想要自己这么早死，他想要跟他自己的小孩好好的相处，不过最后是事与愿违，就是很简单的在叙述一些小故事而已啊，你们怎么想的那么复杂？什么时候死的？我没有讲吧？那上面是写1999到问号，没有讲出来，不知道说他什么时候死的。那最后就是他儿子啊，在他的墓前献花，就是他也是离开了这样。但是比较好奇，儿子弟弟你有没有还在不在？大概就只是这样而已啊。就是很简单的去看一下自己的家族史这样。还蛮明确的小故事，这样你们还有什么不明白的地方吗？它没有什么很洒狗血的地方啊，然后也没有什么特别，反正就是它就是很简单的在叙述一段事情而已，一个回忆，一个家族的回忆。我没有在霸凌人哦，谢谢。这种鸟问题，干。哦，还有这里啊，还有这一段，让他跑完吧。这边就重来了。好啦，那511太好了，早早结束，我很喜欢。他好像还有奖杯是吧？任何的登录，可是我记得我有看到奖杯，还有奖杯。 为什么我其他的奖杯都没有拿到？哦，再玩一次故事。这边是什么？完成故事。什么东西的入口？去什么房子？兔子，抓兔子，让他完成。看王子，我不要，就怎么什么 clear the table， 清干净。把桌子清干净啊！所有的球，然后knock all the letter off， 我还以为一轮就可以拿到，好吧，强迫性的再玩一次是吧？下一款没有休息，那我们差不多就该休息了。早早结束，早早休息，这也不错，我喜欢。折屁折啊！折屁折，觉得不行，不要学我的语调哦，看什么看什么啊！